You don't need to be a great speaker to be captivating. You just need to know this. Have you ever met someone who didn't speak loudly, didn't use flashy words, didn't try to be funny, yet you couldn't stop listening? They weren't trying to impress. They weren't the smartest in the room, but still something about them pulled you in. It wasn't what they said. It was how they made you feel. Heard, seen, understood. That's where true charisma begins. The art of speaking doesn't start with the mouth, but with the heart. We live in a noisy world. Everyone's talking. Few are truly listening. Most conversations are just silent battles for attention. Everyone wants to be heard, wants to be validated, wants to say something interesting. But ironically, the most captivating person in the room is usually the one not trying to be. They don't interrupt. They don't rush to reply. They pause to observe. They stay to feel. They don't just listen with their ears. They listen with their presence. And when you're in front of them, you feel safe to be yourself. That's rare and deeply magnetic. So, what do they know that others don't? Here's the secret. True communication is not about impressing. It's about holding space. A captivating person doesn't need a silver tongue. They simply know how to ask better questions. Not what do you do for a living, but what part of your work makes you feel most alive? Pause at the right moments. They don't jump in with opinions. They don't rush to give advice. They give you the room to open up. Listen with empathy, not judgment. When they listen, you don't feel analyzed. You feel heard. You feel human. And that creates a connection that no amount of clever words can match. People don't remember what you said. They remember how you made them feel. We forget conversations, but we remember the energy they carried. That's why a humble, kind soul can leave a deeper impression than the most eloquent speaker. Because humans don't respond to logic first. We respond to emotion, to energy, to presence. If you touch someone emotionally, you leave a mark. Want to never run out of things to say? Don't try to talk more. Try to go deeper. Don't speak to impress. Speak to invite. Ask the kinds of questions that go beyond surface. What's something you've recently realized that changed the way you think? If today was the one day you could live fully as yourself, what would you do? What's a sentence someone once said to you that you've never forgotten? You'll be surprised. Every person holds a universe of stories and emotions inside them, but very few have had someone who truly wanted to listen. If you go deep, you'll never run out of things to say, because the conversation will keep unfolding. Your presence is your superpower. You can't fake presence. You either show up with your whole heart, or people feel the intimacy behind your words. That's why someone who lives authentically, who is comfortable in their own skin, will always draw others in, even if they say little. Real presence is rare. In a world full of noise and performance, presence is quiet, but unforgettable. True connection happens when someone feels safe to be themselves with you. So here's the truth. You don't need to be good at talking. You don't need to be the loudest voice in the room. You just need to be the one who creates a space where others feel human, safe, heard, respected. If you can do that, you will always be remembered. One last thing. In this busy, distracted world, someone who's truly present has become a rare gift. They don't rush. They don't look at their phone while you talk. They're just there with you. And that is unforgettable. If this resonates with you, if you want to become someone who connects deeply, not with fancy words, but with genuine energy, leave a like as your quiet way of saying, yes, I feel this. And subscribe to this channel to keep discovering insights that help you grow, connect, and live more deeply. Because the world doesn't need more loud voices. It needs more real ones.